Welcome to Stars Podcast. Through self-defense, mixed martial arts, nutrition, family, and all things in between, we share our journey of how we hack our mind and body to get the maximum return out of each day. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the journey. Yo guys, welcome back. This is Ron Jordan over at Stars Podcast today, coming at you with another daily growth mindset blog entry, day 5. Let's do it. Alyssa started a new workout routine that requires all of her spices to have 0 sugar in them. Mrs. Dash ticks that box, so I was on a mission for Lime Fiesta Mrs. Dash. The puppy eyes I gave the lady in front of me worked, and she let me go in front of her. We both tried to maintain our 6 feet of distance while we jockeyed for our new spot in the grocery line, which both of us ended up bumping into each other and saying, "I'm sorry," and "You're fine," of course. I pay for my Mrs. Dash, take my receipt, take the Mrs. Dash out of the bag, and walk to my car. On my way home, I see an Audi A8 in front of me right out of the car wash. It is sparkling shiny and a little wet. I pulled up next to them at the light, and the lady inside of this beautiful sparkling car was picking her nose. She was really in there. She looked well kept while sitting in this luxury car, but picking her nose. As a writer, I'm looking for ideas for characters to develop. I'm trying to develop these real-life observations into characters. Take, for example, the woman in the car. Come with me here. Cynthia's on her 3rd cup of coffee and has not yet begun to put on her Stila eyeliner. Friday is turning into quite a disaster, and we haven't even left the house. Cynthia smacks her lips together in the mirror with one last look before she greets the world. Downstairs, she is greeted by her roommates, Oscar and Felix. They don't talk much to Cynthia, but they're nice enough. Oscar smokes, which is quite the annoyance, and neither of them works. Today, Oscar was looking cross at Cynthia, and she wasn't sure why. Oscar has a way of saying everything and nothing at the same time with his face, but this was not one of those times. "Synth, what the hell happened last night?" she replies. "I have no clue, but I heard that loud crash and that sound like when the purge starts." "Those idiots were out there playing dodgeball again in the middle of the cul-de-sac last night and kept me up past 6 again," Felix said. The neighborhood got together during their mandatory quarantine and formed dodgeball teams and played every night during the summers. It looked like so much fun, but since Cynthia, Oscar, and Felix were not a quote-unquote family, they were not permitted to join. Sometimes she just couldn't tell if Oscar and Felix were a thing or not, but today they were giving off some weird vibes. So Cynthia replied, "Sorry, Felix, I need to get my toast and go. Big meetings this afternoon, and I need to be on point." Who schedules meetings at 3 p.m. on a Friday before a long weekend? Listening to podcasts has become one of her escapes. She's been struggling to occupy her mind with meaningful content. The normal Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram scrolling have fried her ability to keep a thought for more than a few seconds. But the podcasts have been jolting. She turns on her Apple CarPlay, presses home, and starts searching for the recent uploads. Her favorite comes about, Hidden Brain with Shankar. It took forever to understand the name of the host. First it sounded like Shankar, then Shocker. But after finally looking up one day, she found out it is in fact Shankar. This episode is about picking your nose. Does it help anxiety? During the episode, she found herself randomly picking her nose vigorously. At one point, she was holding her finger inside her nose and just wiggling her fingers to see if she could feel the rim where her nose met her throat. Hashtag enjoy the journey.
So the journey has begun. If you guys listening to our content today had any kind of value or you were moved in any way, please feel free to subscribe, pass it on, let everybody know that these two guys are the truth. They're out here just trying to do good things to make good people. Thanks.